I am at Musical Innovations Music Store in Greenville, South Carolina today. I've been invited here by Gemeinhardt Flutes and Musical Innovations to go on a little mini teaching tour of South Carolina and a little bit into North Carolina. In the last 2 days I've visited 5 different schools, middle schools and high schools, and got to meet great flute players from this part of the country and talk about flute. And one of the things that I learned is that a lot of the students are preparing for their all-state audition. So I thought today I would play and talk about the junior high required music for South Carolina all-state, which is the Gluck Gavotte, and it is from the Soloist Folio book. And I'm just going to play for you. And I thought I would give you a few things to think about while you are practicing. One of the things is, at the very beginning it's marked piano, but I would be careful not to play too softly because you want to make sure your sound still has some presence to it. So what you want to capture is lightness in what you're playing. Also the staccato marks on the notes. You want them to be light but not too staccato. You don't really want to play them with a marching band staccato because you don't want it to sound like that doesn't sound like the right mood and character. You want them to be light and perky, but not overly short. Also, be careful where you breathe. Make sure you breathe at the end of each phrase. So I'll tell you some of the places where I like to breathe. That's a place where I like to mark a breath. Mark a breath there. You can breathe there. And breathe there, of course. Now, another thing is that you might want to use your thumb B flat key at the beginning of the song, but make sure you take your B flat thumb off when you get to the B natural in measure 8. Then you can put it back on again after that note and keep it on pretty much for the rest of the piece. Now, make sure in the slow section that when you get to the note D flat that you listen for the intonation, because D flat on the flute in that register always tends to be sharp. So you want to make sure you adjust that to play it in tune. So I hope you have a good time practicing this piece. Good luck on your all-state auditions. And I'm very excited because while I was here at Musical Innovations, I decided to add a few things to my music library. I'm very excited about all this music I bought today, but now I have to try to get it home in my suitcase. So thanks again. Bye-bye.